So I always think you can tell a good horse person straight away by how they halter their horse. It's a real giveaway what someone's knowledge is of horse behavior, how they put the halter on. I'm going to show you how I do it and how I like to see people do it. And then maybe I'll show you how not to do it. So this is Serena. She's my good sport horse. And for me, when I halter, I always come into the shoulder here. I'm always standing at the shoulder, not in here, not underneath them so they can trample you. Just a nice, lovely distance. I'll wait for her to scratch her leg. I always bring one hand under, one hand over, and I grab the tail of my halter. So now, no matter what happens, I can control it. So if I needed to, I can bend her head around. You're such a lovely mare, aren't you? You're such a good girl. But I've already got this. She can't walk off. She can't trample me. I'm standing in a safe place. And then I just bend her around. And you can see straight away she knows how to put the halter on. And I bring it gently up her nose. And then I tie my good halter knot that we've shown you in other videos. That's how you should do it, all right? It keeps you safe, it keeps the horse's attention on you, it stops them from walking off, you've got control of the situation straight away, and you're in a safe place beside them. All right, and this is how not to do it. Right, straight away, horse doesn't understand, you're coming straight at them like a predator or straight into their blind spot. If you have the halter here like this, they can always back away from you. You can't really control the situation, or they can run over top of you. It's not the way to halter your horse. One way not to halter your horse. The other way is coming in here. And I see people, my horses are really good, but I see people coming in here all the time and they're like, oh, pull this up. And again, straight away, if you have it like this, the horse can do this. And again, try not hook it out here. The horse can already back away, back out of that, or push through it. Not the way to halter your horse. Right, the other one is, I hate to see it, but when people put the halters on like this, and then they flick the rope up. Because I think on young horses and stuff, it scares them, and it almost always hits you in the head as well. And I just think it's one of those things that, you know, like a lot of people do when they've got their one horse that's really quiet. But I hate seeing like this, flicking the rope up like that. It's a real pet peeve. And again, anywhere in between, the horse can just run off or run over you. So I always have it here first. And then last but not least, this one. You come in like this and you're all over the horse's face. Again, my horse is really good, but I've got a couple of the other young ones here that this would really scare them. And then they're kind of like over here and you're trying to like capture it. And I just hate seeing people do this one and then trying to slip it on. My horse is good, other horses aren't so good. And again, don't do the flick over. Always like this, hey Serena. Bring your head over here, good girl, she's connected with me. I've got control of her, and the haltering is a nice process to start with.